everybody, it's Brad here, Wild Boys Brewery, Pooka and C channel. Hope everybody's having a good one. Today I'm going to do a review of my Pooka's Pale Ale. It is a Cascade Citra Pale Ale. I did a beer trade with Aaron from Love to Homebrew. Love Homebrews his channel. He did a Citra Cascade IPA for his wife. And I liked it really well, so I decided to go ahead and do a Citra Cascade Pale Ale, something that me and Amy could both drink. I've got several really high IBU beers, and I love them, but you're not always in the mood for something that's going to blow your palate out, but you still want something that's got good flavor. And I really like this hop combo, so I just used Citra and Cascade in it as the only hops. What I did was talk to Dan down at the Big Dan's Homebrew, Big Dan's Brew Shed rather, and we come up with this recipe. It is a, you wind up with a 6-gallon batch because, you know, every time you transfer and everything, you wind up with a little over 5 or right around 5. It is, okay, here's the malts. I got 10.5 pounds of Canadian Pale 2-Row, which is 89.4%. 8.5% or 1 pound of Cascade malt, which is a Great Britain malt, and 2.1%, which is a 1/4 pound of Carapil's dextrin malt for head retention. And then for the hops, the hop schedule was 1 ounce of Cascade at 60, and the alpha on my Cascade was 7.2. Then another ounce of Citra at 10 minutes, and then at flame out you whirlpool 1 ounce of each, and the alpha acids on my Citra was 11.4, and then you whirlpool for 20 minutes that other ounce, so it has a total of 4 ounces in it. The IBUs projected on it was 38.4, but it's got lots of flavor, just not lots of bittering. It drinks almost like a really, really low IBU IPA, but it's still pale ale. And I use yeast 1272, which is American L2, with a 1 liter starter. And hit my numbers. The original gravity was 1054. I finished out at 1005. Wind up with a 6.54 ABV, so it's a little high for a session beer, but when you're used to drinking 7, 8, 9, 10% beers, 6.5 really is not that high. I know a lot of you guys are probably like me. Most of your home brews are not around 5 or 6%. They're usually higher. That's the specs on it. Yeah, let's go ahead and crack the bottle open, check it out. Good hiss. Good smoke coming out of it. Got a nice, about half a finger of whitehead, tight bubbles. Got a nice, pretty orange color. Got great carbonation. Kind of a orangey copper color. That's the appearance. Let's get the nose on it. Wonderful. Pineapple tropical fruit oranges. The Citra really comes through on it. Lots of citrus notes. Get a little bit of the Cascade in the background, a little bit of that kind of bitter note on the nose. Lots of sweet tropical fruit smells. Got a little bit of the malt coming through on it, not much, but a little bit. Tastes like some kind of, or it smells almost like some kind of citrus type bubble gum or something. It smells great. That's the nose. Let's get a taste on. Cheers. Follows the nose very well. Citrus, oranges, kind of a bubblegum taste. Lots lots of hop flavor, but very little bittering. It's got just enough in there to give it just a tiny little bite on the back end. My girlfriend doesn't like IPAs, but she does like this one, and she likes drinking it, which says a lot. She doesn't like many of my beers because they're usually too big and strong for her. See, it's leaving good lacing on the glass. Good head retention, good carbonation. Overall, very pleasant, very nice drinking beer. If you're a fan of Citra and Cascade, you definitely like this one. Finishes more on the sweet side than it does the dry, which is nice. It makes it go good with a lot of food. I drink this one quite regularly. When I don't want an IPA, I usually go straight to this one. Okay, the mouthfeel on this thing is it's a little bit on the thin side, but that's fine. I kind of like that. I didn't want it to be thick for the style. It's got great drinkability. It's on the top end of thin, on the low end of medium mouthfeel. Probably closer to the top end of thin. It's not a thick, heavy imperial beer. It's a 6.5% pale ale. Got great drinkability though. I think you'd enjoy it if you brewed it. It's a very nice drinking beer. Sounds like something you might want to check out. Give the recipe a try. I think you'll like it. Very nice. Very great tasting beer. That's going to wrap it up for the beer review. The only thing I got going on for my homebrew stuff this week for Homebrew Wednesday, I took the Black Betty 2.5 out of the water I had it in that was keeping it cool, and set it up on the shelf that I put things on when I wanted to warm up. It sits higher up to the ceiling. It's still bubbling just a little bit. I'm shooting this on Tuesday, so this is 1 week since I've brewed it, and it's actually still fermenting a little bit, which I was kind of surprised because most of the time this stuff's already completely quit bubbling, just about completely finished out, enough where you're not going to stand back there and listen to it bubble every little bit. And it's still bubbling probably about once every 2 or 3 minutes, just a little bit, not a lot, but I'm going to let it go for probably another couple of days, and I'm going to transfer it over into the secondary. So I'll have some footage of that for next week. Excuse me. Nothing like a citrus burp. And then I'm going to go ahead and dry hop it with another ounce of leaf hop that I got from BH Brewing, Cascade. And then I've got a couple ounces of leaf hop I got from JCPU nuts, some Simcoe I'm going to put in it. And that'll pretty much finish up the dry hop, and it's just Simcoe and Gary's recipe doesn't use the Cascade. That's just something extra I'm putting in it because I had it. Need to look, make sure that yeah, he's just dry hopping with Simcoe. So 2 ounces of Simcoe and 1 ounce of Cascade leaf. And that'll be dry hop for 10 days, and then I'll bottle that up, and then in a couple weeks after it's done, the brew book. Once that's done, bottle conditioning, I'll check it out and review it. I might send a couple bottles out to a few different people, let them check it out that's had the other one. Definitely going to send one to the main brew guy because hook him up for hooking me up with that recipe. Gonna probably hook up BH Brewing for hooking me up with the hops, let him taste the fruit of his labors of growing some awesome hops, and I'll definitely hook up Jake CPU Nut with a bottle or two for hooking me up with the Simcoe hops. And I might send a few bottles out to a few other people. I'll let you know when it gets done. If it turns out good, then I'll spread the joy around a little bit. You guys can give me some feedback on it and see what you think about it. It's going to wrap up my Homebrew Wednesday update for this week. I'm going to sit here and finish enjoying the rest of this Pooka's Pale Ale, Citra Cascade Pale Ale. I hope you guys have a good week, and Cheers. See you next week.